answering questions for the next 15 to 30 minutes or so, depending on how this yields. May stay on longer. By all means, please, if y'all got any questions, feel free to ask at any time. Don't feel shy. No questions is a crazy question. No, come on, get your boy. But, oh, let me put the mic on. There you go. Yeah, any VA disability questions at all, we'll be answering them for the next 15 minutes or so. By all means, that you want to know. Till I get some conversation, I start talking about some regular VA-age. Appreciate the strife. Appreciate the strife. Uh, any questions at all? I see some of y'all coming in. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, let's get into it. So, it's Friday. Got a couple of veterans hitting your boy up, trying to get some advice, trying to increase their VA disability overall, trying to get there, trying to get to 100% permanent total this year. So, how you do that? Definitely got to educate yourself on the VA claims process. See what the VA wants, what they desire for each claim. Basics. Basics. Claim 101. You're going to need a diagnosis for anything you claim, regardless if it's direct, secondary, PACT Act, presumptive. You're still going to need a diagnosis. From there, if you're trying to go just past getting service connected, you're definitely going to need a, significant medical evidence, and depending on which disability you're filing for, you may need to include impacts to your personal and your work life. Oh, appreciate the like. Appreciate the like. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, or ma'am. I don't know why I can't see who's in here, but yeah. For some of y'all coming in, y'all got any questions, by all means, feel free to stop me talking about all things VA disability claims. But yeah, so currently, VA claims 101. Take a sip. Um, LG, what's good, broski? What's Gucci with it, man? Chilling, man. Just jumping on here, answering any VA disability questions. The lives have been good, thus far. A lot of people coming in asking questions, especially the last 2 days worth of lives. They've been good. Seems like people are getting warm. They're warming up to the concept of, oh, this guy on here, he's actually answering questions for us, not just posting some spam clickbait videos. Me. But what's up, LG? What's Gucci with you? Well, like I was saying, VA claims 101. Anything you plan on submitting, ensure you have a diagnosis. Doesn't matter, PACT Act, direct or secondary. You're gonna need a diagnosis just to get service connected. Then going from there, depending on your medical evidence, that's going to determine if you get 0 to 100%. Depending on the disability. And for some of y'all coming in, I gotta repeat this all the time because y'all just coming in. You got any VA disability questions? Veteran benefit questions? Recently denied VA claims? Let your boy know. Gonna be answering questions for the next 15 minutes or so. Please do not start asking questions towards the end. But you got any questions, by all means, stop me, cut me off, so I can help y'all out. Get y'all 100% permanent total this year. My dog over here harassing me. But yeah, so from there, depending on how significant your medical evidence is, it shows your symptomology. Any surgeries, any limitations, any significant mental health issues. That's going to increase your chances of getting service connected. And if you're already service connected, you're trying to increase your disability. You need to show constant complaints to your doctor, as well as constant, you're going into medical. You're getting your symptoms jotted down. You're building that medical evidence. If you're losing relationships, see if that, your spouse, friends, family, see if they can do you a letter of support. Like, hey, vet motherfucking X over here, he was good one day, and then the other day he was fucking, talking all crazy out the side of his head. Which calls for our conversation, not conversation, our relationship to end. You definitely want to gain personal statements on that. And then to fulfill the professional side of the house, ask your employer, ask your coworker. Ask them for a statement. Like, hey, we're fucking, letter of support. Same old grind, bro. I had a C&P exam Monday for knees, ankles, and lower back. Secondary to my feet. Been complaining. Now I'm just gonna drink Crown Royal and wait. LOL. Yes, sir. There you go, LG. Hopefully, are you, I'm not sure if I asked you, a couple of lives, but are you doing everything by yourself, or are you working with a veteran service officer? And I asked if you're working with a VSO to see if you can, whenever that examiner submit those DBQs, well, and IMOs to the VA, you can ping that your VSO to be like, hey, can you download copies, look at them, make sure they're all good, and shit like that. But yeah, Crown Royal is the way to go. It's Friday. I got a bottle of Crown Royal Peach on ice right now, Bucko. Come on, get your boy. Uh, Regular Friday activities. Yes, sir. Mix my Crown Royal with some peach. No, with some. Crown Royal Peach with sweet tea. That you don't know what you're missing, man. You don't know what you're missing. And usually I'm hanging out with my boys' family. Be making margaritas for the girls and shit. Cucumber margarita was last weekend. We'll see what we're doing this weekend. I don't know. We'll see. They were acting all shy and shit, but we'll see. Anyways, back to VA disability. Yeah. So, how do you think those C&P? How do you think those C&P exams went, LG? Been grinding myself since 2014, and that peach with sweet tea is the one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, once you get 100%, hey, we can fucking cheers to that. Oh. No more. I mean, you can still get the peach on the side, but you can expand that palate a little bit. I'll take you to the dark side. Oh, yeah. Why she got me a nice bottle of cognac. She thought it was tequila. I was like, okay, whatever. About a year ago, and that motherfucker is smooth. I tell you what. But yeah, so yeah. Let me know how those C&P exams went, and we can keep talking about that. But I mean, aside from that. Been having a couple of buddies of mine. One specifically in which I served with in Europe. He hasn't filed his first claim yet, so he's in the best position than most vets because I mean it's been past a year, but since it's your first claim, the VA kind of gives you some wiggle room. As long as you got a diagnosis going in, some medical treatment, history, medication, whatever the fuck case may be. It's going to establish you better to get service connected. And from there, he's getting seen. What is he? He's currently getting seen for mental health. Back to LG, motherfucker LG. I think it went well. The examiner was a veteran too, trying to get this 30 to get 95. There you go. I mean, was it one examiner for all of your things, knees, ankle, and lower back, secondary to your feet, or was it 3 separate examiners? But yeah, knees you could definitely. I mean, depending on your limitation and flexion, you can get anywhere from fucking 0 to 70%. But it just depends on if they can from a fuck. My bad. Excuse my English, my French. But for extension, 0 to 50, flexion, 0 to 30. Okay, one examiner. Okay. I mean, if it went well, and they said ex veteran and shit. Hopefully, they slide a little homie hookup to you. Not a lot, but just a little bit. Enough for service connection. Boost your fucking percentage. Get that 95%. Get the 100% permanent total. And then you go like, yes, sir. Now, how do I get them disabled veteran plates? Because that's the fucking business right there. Depending on what stage. I think. What are you? Are you in fucking NorCal? Where you at? Or fucking Tennessee? I think you said Tennessee. Motherfucking Big Ten. But yeah, dog. Definitely take advantage of those benefits. Where was that? Yeah, a buddy of mine. First claim. Hasn't filed for anything. He rarely had any complaints in service. So now he's being evaluated for all of his injuries that he did incur in service. Motherfucker, South Carolina. There you go. Motherfucking humid daddy over there. Yeah, you keep that humidity to yourself. What's the humidity index today? But yeah, so veterans first claim is it's going to be your meat and potatoes. Go and get diagnosis for things that your your leaders didn't let you go, or you just neglected while you were in. Doctors can evaluate you for disabilities or injuries that more than likely was started by your military service. Some of the most popular claims are, low back, knees, hips, and shit like that. X-rays and MRIs can show a level of, I'm going to say decay because there's a different word. There's a level of, decay, deterioration. There's a level of that present and resident inside of your bones and your fucking joints and shit that shows equivalent. Okay, if you're 28 or 33, you're having disabilities of a 60 fucking 55 plus year old degenerative. There you go. Oh, appreciate the strife, love God. There you go. See, I'm not a doctor. I mean, that's an easy word, but I just wasn't capturing it. But doctors can assess your medical profile, take X-rays, MRIs, fucking CAT scans, and they can see, okay, you shouldn't have arthritis at fucking 32. You shouldn't have all of these different, disabilities that an older woman or fucking gentleman would have, but you have them at a younger age. So it's more than likely attributed towards your military service, especially with anything muscular, skeletal. That's good for claims and shit like that. I take sips of water because your boy over here talking too much, getting that wet tongue, getting that dry tongue. But yeah, so hopefully he's gonna be. He already has his intent to file. He started it in May, and he plans on submitting his claim sometime in December. He's not in a rush. The best claims. I mean, you shouldn't be rushing to do any claim. But I do know, I spoke about this veteran a few times. He put in his intent to file, and he last November, no, two, no. Papa. Last November, and he wanted to, he bullshitted the process. I mean, he was worried about the back pay because he was trying to go from 90. Excuse me, my daughter in the background, she over there causing a ruckus. Y'all know how conchas are. Oh, but anyways, yeah. Motherfucking yeah. So he submitted his intent to file November of 2021, and he waited up until the exact day he needed to submit his claim. Past that date, about 2 weeks, and then he was going back and forth. Now it's a fire underneath his ass. He's going back and forth with the VA to see if he can still maintain that intent to file date. Eventually, he did get, he maintained the effective date. Well, it's like you had a whole year, to build medical evidence, get into the doctor, and I don't know his situation, what he's doing in life and shit like that. I was just trying to help him out. But he thought he can get the increase from 90 to 100, but he hasn't been seen for none of his disabilities that he got service connected for the last 2 years. So when the VA looked at his medical profile, so okay, yeah, you're submitting an increase, but you don't have medical evidence to maintain what you already have. So what they did, they cut his ass from 90 to 70%. And now what is he doing right now? He's trying to build that medical evidence again in order to get that, at least get the increases back if he can. Motherfucking LG, I've helped my pop go from 10 to 90. Yes, sir. Yeah, you go. That's good. He's about to stop working because of his issues. Just got to see how to get him in for TDIU. Yeah, I mean, so TDIU is specifically for that. So if he can't work anymore due to any service-connected disability, that's the best claim. I mean, that's like what you need for a TDIU claim, LG. And you can definitely capture that by a personal statement. Possibly obtain a buddy lay statement from his boss, supervisor, and that, like anything coming from a supervisor, at least for a TDIU claim, that works wonders for fucking TDIU claims. Motherfucker Han Kim, how you doing? Even though I did not go to sick call when I was in active duty, is it possible to get a VA rating? I got about 2 years ago. Yes, yes, sir, ma'am. You could definitely. So if you like I said, like a lot of veterans, and I got a buddy of mine right now. He rarely went into medical as well. But if you start going to medical right now, get diagnosed and evaluated. Like talk to the doctor. Like, hey, I'm trying to build medical evidence. I'm trying to submit my VA claim. Get some benefits. However, I need you to evaluate me for disabilities in which more than likely, whatever you think, whatever you're feeling, back, booty hole is blown out. Fucking, you got IBS and GERD and shit you throwing up. Your back hurts all the fucking time. You have any mental health disabilities? You want them to evaluate you and attribute them to the military, especially for like musculoskeletal, back, knees, ankles, arthritis. Degenerativeness, degradation. It can be captured and by the doctor's eye utilizing the MRIs and shit. But yeah, definitely Hancam. You can definitely submit for VA disability, but you need to actively. Well, first you need a diagnosis. You need to be seeing a doctor right now, and you need to work with them. I'm not sure how. I mean, I don't know if you got VA medical or not. Han Kim, have you submitted a claim? Do you have a current percentage yet or no? Because if not, I mean, your first claim is usually the best claim. It's like your fucking meat and potatoes. It's like the baseline. So you got time to actually get into a doctor, get evaluated for things. Not at all. And this is my first time. Sheesh. Yes, sir. On cam, sir, ma'am, you were fucking Gucci. Like, it's been 2 years, and I got a buddy of mine. I got two buddy of mine who did the same thing. They waited 2 years, about a year and a half, 2 years post service to submit their first claim. Both got one got 80%, the other one got 90%, and then eventually they reattacked the claims process about 6 months later, and then they both got 100% permanent total. So now I got another veteran buddy of mine. He's doing the same thing. He's been out for like about a year and a half. He put in his intent to file a couple of months ago this year, and right now he's just building medical evidence. He's going in. He's actually going in to see a doctor for injuries he sustained while he was in active duty. And if it's any significant injuries, if you can obtain a buddy statement, definitely obtain a buddy statement. Because in lieu of complaints, being evaluated by a doctor that can attribute an injury or disability to your active duty time, as well as a lay statement that can have eyewitness account on you getting your fucking knee pushed in or you falling off a Humvee, whatever the case may be. You can definitely start building that medical evidence, Han Kim. But you definitely, prior to submitting any claim, make sure you have a diagnosis for everything, any significant medical evidence, and for anything serious, have a personal and buddy statements. What's up, Keep Sweat? What's Gucci with a dog? Motherfucking Schmitty. Hey, what's up? All right, my bad for getting too late. I was just trying to finish Han Kim's question. But motherfucking Schmitty, what's up, dog? Let me ask you a question. I was told and I have read on the VA website that all Gulf War conditions are presumptive and is awarded. Is that true? Yes and no. I mean, it depends on the VA rater, really, and the examiner that you get. Prior to even though it's presumptive, you're still going to need a diagnosis. So if you served in Iraq, Afghanistan, and you have IBS, GERD, asthma, or something like that, definitely you can submit for that. This motherfucking child. But if you have a diagnosis, it increases your odds to get service connected. Gulf War. I'm a Gulf War veteran. And I submitted for IBS GERD. That's the only one. Well, I guess my migraines maybe, but it wasn't classified under the Terra. Only my IBS and GERD. But for some reason, all of my disabilities are considered static. I don't know if it's due to the medical evidence, the frequency or routinage in which I've been seeking medical treatment and shit. But yeah, that should definitely all right, Schmitty, you do got a diagnosis. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The motherfucker, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, you should be good. And if so, and even better, if you have any symptoms associated with a specific percentage, have your doctor gin that up. They can fill out a DBQ for you, or put it in their notes, and those notes can be translated into a DBQ, as well as provide a personal statement. Well, for Concam, from is there any certain form for Nexus letters? Thank you for your responses. You saved my life. Oh, no problem, Hakim. No, Hakim. So for Nexus letter, there's no specific form. It's just pretty much, doctors. It's pretty much a letter, independent medical opinion. I mean, that's another term for it. Nexus letter is like, the VA organization. Doctors who work with the VA, and veterans, and they know how the VA works. They call them Nexus letters. And the Nexus is pretty much building the bridge back to the military service. So Nexus letters are good in absence of you having a lot of complaints. I mean, I'm not saying go out and get fucking 40 fucking Nexus letters, but I mean, definitely if you think you need a Nexus letter for like significant things such as PTSD is one of those high claims, not high, like high. What's the word I'm looking for? High visual claims. Fucking sleep apnea. Anything respiratory. Yeah, that's about it. But like, really, it's just like for those disabilities in which you like the hard to get service-connected disabilities, high value. Oh, Marcello back in here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, high value. Because like right now, the VA they deny a lot of sleep apnea claims. So I mean, don't let sleep apnea be the first claim you're trying to submit unless you have clear medical evidence from your military service of sleep issues. You don't need a diagnosis of sleep apnea in the military, but you definitely do need complaints if you're trying to file direct. If you're trying to file secondary, you need to show how your already service-connected disability is causing it. And then that, mainly veterans utilize Nexus letters for secondary conditions. Because, it just helps. Like, instead of, like, the vet going out and trying to submit all this medical literature alongside a claim, you go out and you get your treating physician or a doctor that, pay to play help veterans. They generate Nexus letters for veterans for these claims and stuff like that. But yeah, you don't necessarily need a Nexus letter if you have a competent doctor that's willing to work with you and assess you for any disabilities or injuries that more than likely came or started in your active duty time. And yeah, there you go, Schmitty. Schmitty, motherfucker Marcello, welcome back, dog. Marcello, is it Marcello or Marcello? Which one? Let your boy know. Any other questions? I'm just here. I will take a sip of water until I get a question. There's a lot of y'all in here. I appreciate y'all joining. If y'all got any questions, by all means, don't be shy. Don't be shy. There ain't no crazy questions. And excuse the little gremlin in the background. Hopefully that doesn't deter y'all. But I tried to set up some fucking cartoons, but obviously the cartoons ain't enough. Second time, can't forget the H. Okay, there you go. So Mars, the second time. Marcello, Marhello. Joiner, Marcello. Motherfuckers, Schmitty. Marcello. All right, there you go. Yeah, good morning, Mama. Schmitty, if I can show you my friend's decision letter, the VA actually said that since he's a go-for veteran and illness is presumptive, they gave it to him, 50% for sinusitis. Sheesh! I mean, you can email. I mean, if you go to the About section on my YouTube channel, I mean, by all means, you can redact the information, shit, but I mean, I have a secured email. I definitely would like to see that. I mean, that's good. 50% for sinusitis is fucking good. And if he has sleep apnea, it's a good secondary to sinusitis, as well as, asthma or any other respiratory issues. Oh.
Mama, it's hungry.
Oh yeah, appreciate. Oh yeah, hit that thumbs up when y'all can. Hit that thumbs up when y'all can. Let me take a walk. Ah, ah. Yeah. So, any other questions? Any other questions? While I set some food up. Appreciate the strive. Ah, got you. Read it. There you go. Any other questions? Ah, all right. All right, Marcelo. So is it Marcelo or Marcello? One or two? I'm fucking it up. Okay. So Marcello. Got you, dog. Marcello. LG, about nothing being a dad. Be strong. Yes, sir. You know, she drives my patience sometimes, but you know, definitely, definitely gracious, grateful for being a father. Motherfucking Jeremy, yo, what is up? V8 rule. What the fuck? VA 8-year rule when it comes to service connection. There's not an 8-year rule. There's a 5, 10, and a 20-year rule. After 5, yeah, there's no even year. But after 5 years, I believe no. After 5 years, your future routine should go up. No, what is it? After 5 years, your percentage is locked. 10 years, there's no more future routine exams. 20 years, whatever percentage you have at that point, at 20 years, it cannot be decreased from there. But there's no 8-year though. Motherfucking, there you go. But it's all good. Motherfucking Marcello, but it's all good. Had people missing it since school. LOL. There you go. Yeah, I mean, as easy as my motherfucking name is, I had people just fuck it up my entire middle school, high school, and the Marine Corps. So people just call me Debo because I'm from LA. They watch Friday. I mean, I'll plead a fifth to the bikes, but hey, me, J Free, there you go. Can I claim headache secondary to depression and anxiety? Yes, you definitely can, as long as your medical evidence supports you. Pretty much you going into your doctor complaining, how is depression and anxiety causing headaches slash migraines? Is it due to the medication? Is it due to any attacks, any panic attacks, any depressive episodes, things like that. But it's definitely something that you need to be complaining to your doctor in order to establish the link between the causation of your depression, anxiety causing migraines. Motherfucker, J Free. If you want to expand, if you go back and forth, by all means. Let your boy know, Jay. Let your boy know, motherfucker, Jeremy. I know what you're talking about, but I mean, when filing a claim, if you've been in for 8 years and they automatically assume it's service connected, I'm still in, about to get out soon. Are you talking about where you were reservist receiving VA benefits, or you had a disability rating and then you went active reserves? Is that what you're talking about, Jeremy? No, active duty. All right, active duty. I mean, if you're active duty, you shouldn't have a disability. I mean, okay. So filing. Okay, so if you're like, there's no expiration on a diagnosis. If you have a diagnosis while you're active duty, I mean, you can fucking claim something like you could have got hit in the back of the head in boot camp. You can claim that from fucking 30 years. Like if you did 30 years and it's your first time filing today or next month, you can claim that. There's no expiration on the diagnosis. If you have a diagnosis and it's your first time claiming something, you can at least get a 0%. Depending on how frequent or what has been the impacts, or if your symptoms are associated with a percentage, after the VA determined, okay, you have a diagnosis, let's service connect them. Now they're going to be looking at, okay, what is his symptomology? Has he been seen recently for, something he was diagnosed 8 years ago? Hopefully that answers your question. But I mean, we can keep expanding, dog. keep expanding until we get there. Copy that. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm getting out after 10 years. And so I appreciate all the info you shared. No problem, brother, man. No problem, man. Peel, peel. Okay, yeah, dog. And if you plan on getting out, definitely take advantage of the benefits delivery at discharge program. You can file your VA claims 180 days prior to your ETS or EAS, depending on which branch you are. They may change the verbiage. But definitely prior to that day, I say get everything you plan on claiming, make sure you have a diagnosis. Anything significant or, high value claims such as mental health, migraines, anything with your back, anything musculoskeletal, get MRIs and x-rays right now. Because when you get out, some doctors have issues, getting you in to get an MRI or an x-ray in a timely manner. Especially like with MRIs. I mean, I know some money grab for doctors and shit. They send you to an x-ray first, and then they send you to an MRI. But I mean, get all that shit while you're in if you have any like low back pain, cervical strain, hips, knees, elbow, motherfucking booty hole. If you think you have IBS or GERD, get an endoscopy as well as a colonoscopy. Pretty much they put a camera in your booty hole and your throat goblins. And prior to that 180 day mark for your BDD, have a diagnosis for everything you plan on filing. Significant medical evidence for anything high value or serious. Personal statements for anything that you need to take into consideration the personal and the professional impacts due to that disability. Hopefully I help you out. Booyah! But you can always hit me up in the comments. Motherfucker J Free, should I attach previous VA medical records from years ago until now with my claim to show continue? Yeah, definitely J Free. You can definitely do that. And if you've gone to any outside private doctors, you can utilize that as well. Yeah, got 10 of y'all on here. Got 7 likes. Let's get these likes up. Appreciate the strife. Appreciate the love. Any other questions? Trying to help y'all out and help the little one out too. She over here fucking. I'm hungry. But yeah, motherfucking. What else? What else we talking about? Let me see if I missed any more fucking questions. But yeah, definitely. Hey, it's Friday. LG down. I got a colonoscopy scheduled for next month. Yes, sir. Motherfucking booty hole goblin coming out. Hey, did you have to do all the, the whole process? The fucking, specimen in the tube thing prior to that too? I mean, I don't know if it's a California thing, but I went because I want to, stone cold Steve Austin evidence for my IBS GERD claim. Went in prior to doing the actual cameras. They needed a specimen in a tube. They needed one room temp, one frozen, and one in the refrigerator. I was like, oh no, baby. You got me motherfucking. But hey, I got service connected. That's all that matters, right? It's me, bro. I may be slow, but I can't find that email address. Bro! Let me see if I can. I think I can. Can I? I can't add my own chat. Smitty. Just comment and comment once I post this video, or just comment anywhere. I was like, hey, email, and fucking I'll respond to that message with the actual email. I got you, Smitty. No, you good, dog. Yeah, yeah. No, I feel you though. Any other questions? Concerns? It don't have to be VA disability related. What's going on? Anything at all? Let's help boost that algorithm. Trying to get them watch time hours up. So I just say, fuck it. I'm just going to do lives. But the lives have been good. So, can talk one-on-one with y'all. Give y'all some personal tutelage. Know what I mean? Cool. There you go. Gucci Killers, LG. Through the mail? Oh, no, baby. You wild. Where? Nah. Ain't no way. I mean, How do you even do that? Fucking, did you have to freeze dry it with some dry ice or what, dog? Nah, but I mean, I don't know, dog. That's funny as shit. No, like mine's that because I guess the fucking the place I had to drop it off at, it was down the street from me. So they were like, okay, since you're so close, we're gonna need a fucking room temp, frozen, and a fucking refrigerated sample. But I don't know about the mail. Whoever's handling those packages, I bet they was like, what the fuck? Oh no, baby. But any other questions? I see some of y'all coming in. Hey, yeah, there you go. Ask any questions. Let's get these likes up. Appreciate the strive, appreciate the love, and continued support. Any other questions? Any other questions? Gonna hit the gym shortly later. Get some gains in for Chesty Puller. Then come back, chill, cook, do some daddy duties. Then crack open that Crown Royal Peach, baby, with the sweet tea. It's been hard finding sweet tea, but I've been using cane sweet tea. I was using Popeye sweet tea at first, but that was diabetes. So and then I was using the Holy Grail blessed sweet tea at motherfucking Chick-fil-A, but I was like, oh no, baby, I want some heathenness in me. LGL, a little tube with some liquid in it. Oh fuck no! So you over there fucking like Gordon Ramsay fucking putting that shit in the tubes, dog? No way, baby. No way. No sir. Any other questions? Any other questions? Any more questions? Anything at all? There ain't no crazy questions. Hey, for some of y'all coming in, you got any VA disability questions? Recently denied claims, active duty military. Filing your first claim. Let your boy know. I'm just trolling, answering questions, giving advice. I mean, if I could go back to when I was active duty, I definitely, would take my own advice. Take advantage of the BDD because I didn't fucking know about the benefits delivery of discharge until like 2 years out of the military. So I definitely would have taken advantage of that. Definitely would have went into medical a lot more. Got X-rays and MRIs while I was in. Fuck, because like filing 180 days out from your EAS is like stress relieving instead of just getting out. You gotta deal with your injuries. You gotta deal with fucking trying to find a job. Deal with the family if you got a family. What you gonna do? Go back to school? What? Fuck, goddamn. And then disability and shit's gonna be on the back burner. So they definitely don't help. I mean, at least with the enlisted side. I mean, I don't know too. I mean, all the officers I know who got out, and I interacted with them, through work or school and shit like that. They got fucking retirement and 100% P&T off the rips. I'm like, okay, what's the disconnect between enlisted and officers? Motherfucking LG. Already did my intent to file. Just waiting for my claims. I have now 2 closed and waiting on colonoscopy reports before I file IBS GERD. There you go, dog. Should I do a secondary to PTSD? Do IBS GERD secondary to PTSD? You could, but have you been complaining to your doctor about what possibly the medication causing it? Han Kim back again. Back again with another banger. Let's check my record. I went to medical for my athlete foot issue. Still have the same issue. Can I file for a VA claim? Yes, sir. But just keep in mind, there's some things that I'm not sure that'll be classified under dermatology. But keep in mind, there's certain disabilities you can get service connected, but it may be no compensatable. I will have to check on that, but I don't know if athlete's foot is like associated with a percentage. I should have my laptop here, right? If I had my laptop, I'd fucking check it right quick. But there's certain disabilities in which you can file for, get service connected, just to get treatment for because you acquired it in the military, but there's no compensated there's not a compensatable percentage associated with that. So that's definitely something I can fucking check in the I'll check it out and I'll repost. Once I repost this video, I'll add it to the comment section. Motherfucking Han Kim. Let me screenshot that just in case. Oh. Screenshot. There you go. No, but that's a good question. Well, that's a good, statement. Anything else? Live chat. Live chats are up. Chats are up. What's amazing with kids, they don't fuck with you until you know you need the privacy. That's when they're all up in your grill, huh? Huh, mama? Peasantry. But yeah, anything else? Any other questions? It's good. It's good live today. Good live. Caught y'all before lunch or after lunch. Some of y'all on your off day. Today's my off Friday, so I get every other Friday off. So I can fuck around on live a little bit. Any questions? Any questions at all? For some of y'all coming in, hey, answering all VA disability questions, all veteran benefits questions. Just waiting on that Crown Peach to get 31 degrees right now. LG. Oh. Everything I have to go. Alright. If I have no other questions, I'm gonna fucking on. Y'all stay Gucci with it. Well, let me see. You got it? You got it? I'm trying to help. Anything else? Anything at all? Let your boy know. Where did I go to build medical evidence for migraines? Okay, so for migraines, you're definitely either gonna. So it depends if you. Okay, I mean it's not. How I built my medical evidence for migraines, I went to a neurologist. I went in because neurologists, they test for all things nerves, cranial activity, all that bullshit. So I already had a diagnosis for migraines. I was at 0%. I wanted to increase it. I was seeking treatment there. The doctor who was treating me, she recommended Botox. Did the Botox injections in your head, on your temple. One segundo. Bugging up the live. But yeah, go in, see a neurologist, get the treatment, see if you're a candidate for Botox. If the Botox doesn't work, they're still going to give you migraine medication. And then from there, you just need to document your frequency and intensity of the migraines. Appreciate no shots for me. I got you. I'll give you some shots, dog. Intensity and frequency of the migraines. You can do that utilizing the Migraine Buddy app. That's what I did. All the information you plug into the Migraine Buddy app, you can download that. And you can download that, attach it to your VA claim. And then on top of that, all of that should get you anywhere from 10 to 30%. To get, 10 or what is it, 10? It'll get you 10%. From there, to get 30 or 50% for migraines, you need to show how's it impacting your personal and your work life. Almost the same thing as like mental health. So you can capture that with a personal statement, a buddy statement from a friend, family member, spouse, and at least I recommend at least one statement from your supervisor or coworker. I utilized one from my supervisor, and it was just like unanimous, like 50% for this motherfucker. Motherfucking LG. I recently medically retired after 22 years. I like to go back to school. Do you know about VRE? Yes, sir. So I know a little bit about VRE. So with that, you need to bring a plan, like whatever plan due to your disabilities. But hey, I wanted to get into this field. Be a cop, firefighter. However, my back is fucked up. My booty hole's blown out. So you come to them with an idea you want to do for schooling. Say you want to go back and be a doctor. Anything within the STEM is highly encouraged. Not highly encouraged, but it's highly approved. Going from there, you work with you'll see a counselor. You pitch your idea to them. How long it's going to take. What school you have picked out. Like you have to come there prepared. What you want to do, what school you're going to be going to, how long the school is going to be, 4 to 6 years, what's your plan after that, whatever the fuck case may be. But it's definitely something you can do. Motherfucking Everett, how long should one document migraines before filing? 3 to 6 months? I say 6 months. It's a good baseline. Shh. Shh. Okay, you got it then. Yeah, definitely. Alright. Any other questions? While the child keeps fucking with you, boy. Let's check out the live chats. Oh. Going once. No problem, love God. No problem. Oh. Alright, this motherfucking Debo out. Y'all stay Gucci with it. Get the fucking Crown Royal Peach in the house. LG. Until next time.